give me your name, please?
My name is Jenny Dugan.
And you're from?
Virginia Beach.
I'm Jim Pathman from San Diego, California.
And did you both finish the race yesterday? What happened to you?
I was running with a mobility impaired athlete, and we got all the way to 24, and we stopped. We got stopped.
And what did they say to you when you stopped?
Well, when we first heard about something, we first were on the course. They were bringing all the emergency vehicles through. No one knew anything, but 15 cars racing past. They got everyone out of the way to clear the road. And then I went through an intersection. I saw a cop there, and I was like, "What are they doing?" The guy's like, "I can't tell you anything." Within like a couple of steps, everyone's on their phones. We stopped a little bit and was like, "Okay, what happened?" And they told us. But we just kept running.
Yeah, how did you get back in? You ran into Boston?
No, we got stopped and went to at the corner of Kent and Brookline, or Beacon. There's a synagogue that graciously, phenomenally opened up their doors, and we were in there for a while. And they were trying to get us phone chargers and feed us and tons of stuff. But I honestly didn't feel all that awesome to stay inside. It's a big, huge area, so me and my athlete went out into the medical tent, and they were phenomenal. We stayed out there, and I was waiting for my athlete's mom to come and take him, and then I could take care of me and get back to down here.
And what are you doing here this morning?
Picking up my medal for him and myself,
and your belongings.
And my belongings, yes.
So you couldn't get that yesterday?
We didn't try. There was nothing in there I needed. I was kind of resigned to almost leaving it. I had a jacket in there and a camera, but it was like, yeah, I'm sure they're going to work it out, and the BAA is going to be awesome about it, and find the number that's on the bag and get it to all the different athletes.
How do you feel this morning? Do you feel safe? Do you feel secure?
I do. I feel pretty safe and secure. We had a SWAT team at our hotel for hours last night.
They're still there this morning.
Are they still there?
Yeah.
And so we actually stayed downstairs in the lobby, both Jim and I, just wanting to be around each other and our teammates, and kind of hang out and kind of recoup and do it together versus doing it,
Jim, where were you?
I had just finished. The race about 5 minutes beforehand, and I had gotten through the exit lines and went into a porta potty, and I heard the explosions when I was in the porta potty. And I opened the door and I saw all the volunteers running, like sprinting away. And so I just kind of grabbed everything I had and I followed them. I didn't know where to go. I called my wife and I said, "Look at the news," because I don't know which way I should go. Where was safe, where wasn't safe. And she wasn't able to. She was in San Diego, and she's a school teacher there, and so they had been tracking me. Their whole class had been tracking me. And so right then they cut off the cellular service. So about 20 minutes later is when I got a text from her that said, "Hey, it was at the finish line." So I just kept going away from the finish line, even though my hotel is the Sheraton, so it was right there. And I knew also we run with Team Hoyt, which is Rick and Dick Hoyt's charity team. And I knew that the plan was to meet at the hotel right after the event. So I kind of made my way back to the Sheraton, and we were trying to track all the families and all the runners from Team Hoyt. So I spent most of the day kind of running communications.
You were my first connection.
Yeah, like going through our lists of all the runners and all the families that were there and making sure that everyone was okay. So it kind of gave me something to do instead of just being panicked. So
Now, would you come back? Would you run the race again?
absolutely. It's one of those things where I actually had posted on Facebook right after I finished. And my post was, Boston still owns me because I didn't get the time I wanted to get. And so I'm coming back next year to make sure I get that time.
I have.